I love to travel. Some trips I have made on foot, some by train or bus or boat, some of them by airplane, some by bicycle, and some by tuk-tuk. I have even traveled by camel and a couple times by elephant. But there are trips we cannot make on an airplane or on a boat. I remember watching a fascinating science fiction movie in a drive-in theater back in 1966. The movie was called Fantastic Voyage. It concerned a new invention whereby scientists were able to shrink anything by shrinking each individual atom. After an assassination attempt, one of the scientists was left with a blood clot on the brain. The others, determined to save his life, boarded a special submarine and allowed themselves and the submarine to be reduced to the size of a tiny speck of dust. Then they were injected into the man's bloodstream. The whole movie was about the adventures they had inside the man's body. They had just 1 hour before they would be brought back to their normal size. That would, of course, be disastrous if it happened while they were still inside the man's body. During that 1 hour, they had to find the clot, zap it with laser, and cure the man. Along the way, they were confronted with many obstacles. They went through the man's lungs and the beating heart, through the inner ear, and eventually, just seconds before they were to grow back to their normal size, they swam frantically toward one of the man's eyes and exited his body on a teardrop. A fantastic voyage. To go inside the human person is a journey that cannot be made by boat or by train or by airplane or even by elephant. Yet it is a journey we are all called to make. A journey inside ourselves, a journey to the heart of the human person. As the famous travel writer James Michener has put it, this is the journey that men and women make to find themselves. If they fail in this, it doesn't matter much what else they find. This was the journey the Christ made when he went out for 40 days into the desert. We are not told whether he went to the desert on foot, whether he went on a camel or on the back of a burro or whatever they used in those days. It doesn't matter. The journey that mattered was not the journey he took into the desert, but the journey he took into himself. This is the journey, the fantastic voyage to which each of us is called. The great spiritual writer Khalil Gibran has written, "Say not, I have found the path of the soul. Say rather, I have met the soul walking upon my own path." For the soul walks upon all paths. The soul walks not upon a line, neither does it grow like a reed. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals. Let us then take that invitation and make that fantastic journey into ourselves. Let us meet the soul walking on whatever path we happen to be on. Let us allow the soul to unfold itself in all its glory before our eyes, like a lotus of countless petals. And just maybe, at the end of that fantastic voyage, we might emerge a little more enlightened and a little more healed, riding on a teardrop.